as you know, at 3:34 local time in Chile on Saturday, an earthquake with a magnitude of 8.8 on the Richter scale struck off its coastline. And as you'll also know, a statement was issued on Saturday morning by the Secretary General, and in it we said that he was very closely monitoring developments and that he'd expressed his condolences to those who lost family and friends, and he wished those injured a speedy recovery. And he's also been in touch with the UN's Economic Commission for Latin America and the Caribbean, based in Santiago, for an assessment of the earthquake and information on UN staff. And with that in mind, we have with us by phone on the line Alicia Barcena, who's the Commission's Executive Secretary, and Alicia will be able to brief us on what's been happening. In addition, the UN system in toto, through its Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, stands ready to help the Chilean government and people.
Very good. Well, quickly, I can tell you that the earthquake in Santiago that hit Chile, it hit Chile, the whole country. It was 8.8 magnitude Richter scale. It occurred at 3:34 a.m. It was one of the biggest in centuries, and up to now, official reports acknowledge that it killed at least 708 people and destroyed or badly damaged 1.5 million homes, affecting almost 2 million people. The country is confronting an emergency, especially in the southern part of the country, and the epicenter of the earthquake was 325 kilometers southwest of Santiago, which is the area most affected, with the city of Concepcion, which is the largest city in Chile, with a population of approximately 200,000 people. So it's still difficult to determine the full scope of the destruction, since there has been an endless string of aftershocks. We have been with replicas since yesterday, almost 90 replicas of high scale as well. The government of Chile has declared 6 regions as zone of catastrophe: Valparaíso, the metropolitan region, Libertador O'Higgins, Araucanía, Biobío, and Maule, where almost 80% of the population of the country lives. The airport in Santiago remains suspended to commercial flights, and it will be reopened probably tomorrow, basically because the terminal building is the one that is affected, although the runways are in good shape. Now, the United Nations systems and organizations and agencies, we have no casualties to be reported among our staff and among the families of our staff. We are talking about a total of people that we are looking after, in total 2,635, including staff and families. On the staff side, we have a total of 987 staff members and 1,648 family members. So we are looking after all of them. And we still have to account for 64 staff members. We haven't been able to locate them, but we are now going to their houses to find out the situation, because many houses don't have electricity or phone connection, so we are sending our group of security to find them. Now, the other thing is that I am the designated official here in Santiago and in Chile, and I convene a meeting of all the directors of the UN organizations. We are 22 of us here, and to take stock of the situation. And of course, we are in very close contact with the government of Chile through the Minister of Foreign Affairs and through the President, Michelle Bachelet, directly. And the President and the government have requested very specific assistance from UN, not the whole, let's say, UNDAC mission of OCHA, but only very specific help, which very specific material that comprises mobile bridges, field hospitals equipped with surgical facilities, satellite phones, electric generators, structural damage evaluation systems for hospitals, schools, public buildings, salt water purification systems, and autonomous dialysis centers, field kitchens, and restaurants. So this help has been also requested not only to the UN but also to the governments of the region. And of course there are many governments that are already mobilizing help. We are talking here about the government of Argentina, Brazil, Mexico. Many of these governments are already sending, for example, field hospitals very well equipped, so with personnel included. Now, of course, we have sent the government all the areas in which the UN can support. We are supporting the government already with satellite phones, and also we have WFP has offered 30 tons of food, which are ready to be transported from Ecuador. And we had a teleconference chaired this morning by the Deputy SG to brief everybody in headquarters and to make sure that everybody knows that we are here in Chile coordinating everything from ECLAC headquarters. Our offices, our buildings have been a little bit damaged, especially our main building, but we are now repairing everything and making sure that staff can come back, and we are going to have everybody come back on Thursday once we ensure security for everybody.